Hello, my name is Fox, and today we're going to be flying around with the Prowler. The Prowler is an alien dropship, and I am also going to be escorted by a Talon and a Talon Strike. These two pilots are members of my Dream Squad org, which is primarily an alien-based organization. So in this video, we're going to be going over what it's like to daily a Prowler, and also to go explore the moons of Microtech. First up, we have some new Aves armor called the Star Chaser armor. The soles of the shoes glow, which I kind of like. And while we're at it, we're going to call out the Prowler. So this is how I check to see if the hangar door is open above me. I have to maneuver the camera to see a little small corner around this barrier that's in my cockpit. Kind of annoying, but we make do. Next, my two pilots let me know that they are on the way, but to give them 5 minutes. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and explore a moon here on Microtech called Clio. One of the first things that you want to do as a Prowler pilot is to practice your landing skills. Right now, dropship gameplay isn't in, but it's always good to refresh your skills going from air to surface and surface to air and becoming comfortable with this technique in multiple different types of terrain. Here's something fun. If you see the Talon in front of me, it's waving at me. You can actually do this if you hit the VTOL button and as well as the Prowler, but it's kind of a different sequence. Also remember to set the keybind for open and close doors for the Prowler. It's really essential as a Prowler pilot to continuously open and close those doors, so I do it very often. So now me and my buddies, we finally get the chance to meet up and we decide what to do, and I think we head back to one of the moons on Microtech. We give quantuming together a shot, and I don't think it worked quite well because as soon as we traveled, you could see them disappearing there, but no worries, we actually ended up arriving there at the same time. We went down to surface level, and here's where the fun begins. So we're giving group gameplay a shot, especially in our own individual ships, with the Prowler here and the Talon and the Talon Strike. Now, having 3 pilots here today also means that one of them could have been on the turret, and I'm sure you guys want to hear me talk about the turret because it's been about 4 to 5 years now. I've lost track. You are able to enter the remote turret on the Prowler. It can turn around and swivel and you can shoot. The only issue is that you cannot target other ships. The pip doesn't show up. Not only that, it also breaks the way that you assign your quantum mode. So like when you're in and out of quantum travel, I forgot what the new one is called. You have to ask your co-pilot to just get out of the chair just so you can switch modes. And if you're going from a fight where you are trying to shoot blind, without your pip and you're still trying to quantum travel away, you still have to ask him to leave. So that breaks that. Also, when your co-pilot enters the remote turret, it also breaks the little UIs that tell you how much ammo you have in your weapons. Yeah, you're not going to be able to know how much ammo you have left in those size 5 ballistic cannons with the co-pilot sitting in the turret. All in all, the Prowler has always been a one-player type of ship for its entire existence here in Star Citizen. I don't remember a time anymore where I've had a co-pilot in this turret just because this bug has been so long. Like I said, close to 4 years. I do have a video cooking that's going to be directly addressing this, and hopefully we get CIG's attention because it will be in all caps type of video essay. But I wanted to just reconnect with my community here on YouTube because it's been a while since I made a YouTube video. Long time no see. But in the meantime, I'm on winter break and I want to play Star Citizen, especially now that 4.0 got released. So I'm really excited to play that. Also, as a reminder that I do have a Discord that I have up for the org and our YouTube community here. Mainly it's there because one day someone's going to do us wrong and we're going to spawn like 50 Talons and like 30 Prowlers, and we're just gonna mob it that way along with a lot of other alien reinforcements. So that's kind of the dream. That's why I call it Dream Squad. And we do talk a lot about other alien ships as well. We're also taking a look at the Banu Defender at the moment just because there is a few things wrong with it, and that ship is in dire need of some attention, and just mainly all the alien ships in general. We have about 100 players that are signed up for the org officially, and with a reserve of about 200 plus players in the Discord for our org. Moving on, I'm still with my pilots here, and we decided to do some low altitude flights right by the camera. So we should give it a few different shots. I personally like the slower movement of the Prowler compared to the Talons, and also with its ability to have 2 seats. I wanted someone to pretty much be piloting me while I'm sitting in the co-pilot's chair just so I could do my managing. The thing about an alien org that doesn't have a capital ship is that the majority of your players are going to be in fighters. Everyone has to align to a quantum marker. Everyone has to be on board with navigation and getting people to rally and figure out who's in party. All this administration stuff could be pretty taxing on an org. We did have a capital ship scheduled for release for an alien ship, which was the Banu Merchantman, and the idea for our Tavaran component with Banu Merchantman was that the Banu Merchantman's emissions would completely eclipse all of our Talons and Prowlers, with the thought being that because a Prowler is able to go up to capital ships undetected, being next to one should give us the same type of concealment from other players. And so if anyone just saw saw a bad new merchantman flying around and got close. Little would they know that the Dream Squad org was escorting this bad new merchantman with tons of Prowlers and Talons, and by the time they did get close, we'd already have the intel over them on who they are, how much they have, versus the other way around. Also, do remember that the Prowler does have about 80,000 hit points now with 2 size 5s plus an additional 2 size 3s. So I think one of the next videos I kind of want to do would be to add size 5 distortion guns and see where that takes me, because I kind of want to do a lot of Polaris hunting just to remind them that, you know, hey, Prowlers do exist and they are meant to take over capital ships at gunpoint, and also have 16 drop seats to do that and facilitate that. But I do need to stun them first, so I'm gonna see if I gather some my friends and do some boarding. That's just about all I have for today. I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, and I just wanted to share with you my initial thoughts of how the Prowler is, where it's been. I do have a lot to say in some up and coming videos that you should look out for, but mainly just here to reconnect with you guys. Hope y'all fly safe. You can find me in my Discord, and wish you the very best.